welcome back to my channel. I'm Camila, and today I thought that because I've been talking about the women who won the Nobel Prize, I was on a website, doing some research and looking at the information and the list of laureates, and there was a quiz. It said, how many literature laureates can you match to like one of their work? And I thought that was a really fun quiz, and I thought I'd do it and film myself and see how well or bad I do. Obviously, I've been doing research in terms of the female laureates, but I'm a little bit less aware of the male winners, and there's been a lot since I believe there's been 118 or 19 winners, and there's only 16 females, so that leaves over 100 men on this list. But yeah, we'll see. I'll record my screen and then we can start this quiz. Alright, so on the Nobel Prize website, so it says, how many literature laureates can you match? Pair the book title with the literature laureate. Alright, let's see. Okay. So is there a name? There's no name. Okay, do I have to do this by pictures? Because I'm definitely not going to be able to do this very well. Alright, well, I know that this is Toni Morrison, so that's beloved. And this is, I want to say Ishiguro, so that's Remain of the Day. I know that Voices of Chernobyl was Svetlana Alexievich, so it has to be her. Okay. So I'm assuming that this, oh, there's names. Okay, I should have checked that more, shouldn't I? All right, so I'm assuming that this is Gitanjali. And then so these are the two. This is Gabriele Garcia, which is 100 Years of Solitude, and this will be Hemingway, yeah. Old Man the Sea, check. Yay! Okay, I did all of it. Oh no, that was it. I thought it was these different sections. So these are just the 6 laureates that they've highlighted. So Rabindranath Tagore, who won the Nobel Prize of Literature in 1913 because of his profoundly sensitive, fresh and beautiful verse, by which, with consummate skill, he has made his poetic thought, expressed in his own English words, a part of the literature of the West. Not gonna lie, I've never heard of this person or their work, so very interesting. Hemingway won the Nobel Prize in 1954 for his mastery of the art of narrative, most recently demonstrated, recently in the 50s, in The Old Man and the Sea, which I have read, I want to say just after I graduated, so maybe 2014. And I enjoyed it. It's very short. Yeah. Then Gabriele Garcia, who won in 1982 for his novel and short stories in which the fantastic and the realistic are combined. Obviously, he's like one of the authors that you think about when you think about magical realism, but yeah, I've actually never read any of his novels. I want to at some point, but I've not read. I think his main 2 are 100 Years of Solitude and was it Love in the Time of Cholera? But yeah, maybe one day. Then we obviously have Toni Morrison, who won in 1993, who in novels characterized by visionary force and poetic import gives life to an essential aspect of American reality. As I've said in my video about the female laureates, obviously I have her book Beloved, and I look forward to finally reading it. It's been in my library for years, and it looks like her topic and character is going to be like a touching and like harrowing book, but I'm really looking forward to at some point when I'm in the right place to read that. Then we have Svetlana Alexievich, the Nobel Prize it's quite recent, in 2015 actually. And as I said in my previous video, I had heard from her because when my husband and I watched the TV series Chernobyl, which came out, I want to say a couple of years ago. It was so amazing. It was so good. And one of her, like her book Voices of Chernobyl was actually named as one of the books that they did research and based their kind of fictionalized version of the reality, the real events of Chernobyl. So I'd heard from her, and I think that she's done like this series Voices, which is really interesting. And it says for her polyphonic writing, a monument to suffering and courage in our time. And she was a journalist, so she's kind of combines reporting with like nonfiction and with fiction, so very interesting. And finally we have Kazuo Ishiguro, who won in 2017. It says, who in novels of great emotional force has uncovered the abyss beneath our illusory sense of connection with the world. Obviously, I've heard from him and all of his books. I don't think I've ever read any of them. And I want to at some point, definitely. I've heard like mixed reviews about his most recent novel, but I'll decide where I start. Well, if you have read his novels, you can maybe let me know where do you think I should start? What is the novel that you think I should kind of start with to kind of get introduced to his writing, and maybe not start with just the most famous ones. So yeah, that was a really short quiz. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was going to be much longer. I didn't actually even look through the page. I just saw it was a quiz and I was like, that's so cool. I thought it was going to be like 100 of them. But it was still fun to kind of go through that and highlight. And obviously I've discovered on one author I'd never heard from before, so very cool. Anyway, I'll wrap this up. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I see you back.